Hi, and welcome to another edition of The Hot Seat. I'm your host, Eric, and with me today I have a very special guest, Erikka.
Hello.
All right, this is a very special hot seat for one reason. That reason is that Erikka, can you start? First question, what's our relationship status?
We are married.
Oh, my wife is on the hot seat. This could go one of two ways. Erikka, I think the rest of the agency is highly anticipating this version of the hot seat because they think that something's going to happen, like you're going to slit my throat or something terrible is going to happen. Do you think we can make it through unscathed?
I am confident we can make it through.
How do you feel about being on camera?
I do not like being on camera.
Okay. How do you feel about being my wife?
I do like being your wife.
Okay.
Yes, positive.
How do you feel about being my wife and working with me?
Most of the time, that's good.
Okay. How do you feel about working at Revenue River?
I like working at Revenue River.
Why do you like working at Revenue River?
I like the people. I like the culture. I like the flexibility. I like the expectation of grown-ups being grown-ups.
Do we have that expectation here?
Most of the time.
Most of the time.
Unless you're supposed to be being childish, and then we do that too.
Sure. Okay. So, you like the people here. Who would you say your favorite person at Revenue River is, other than me?
Oh, other than you, but you are my favorite person at Revenue River.
I'm just assuming I'm number one.
Well, except for I'm pretty sure when someone asked you that question, I wasn't your number one. So.
Did you work here then?
Yes, I did.
How long have you worked at Revenue River?
6 years?
6 years. Okay, so you didn't start working at Revenue River?
No.
What did you do before Revenue River?
I was, as you like to call it, retired for a couple of years.
Okay. You
Revenue
left
River.
retirement to join Revenue River?
I did. I got tricked out of my retirement by you.
Yes. What did you do before you retired?
Before I retired, I worked for Liberty Acquisitions.
Camera's over here.
I worked for Liberty Acquisitions.
Okay. That's really descriptive. Thank you.
You're welcome. No one cares.
So you did other stuff?
Yes.
Administrative stuff. What do you do for the agency now?
I am the Director of Business Administration.
It's a fancy title.
It is. I made it up myself.
Do you feel like other employees think you're just a director because you're my wife? Do you feel like that's a fake title?
Honestly, I don't know. But I feel like I interact with people enough in meaningful ways with my job roles that maybe they don't think that. I hope so.
I mean, they certainly probably know that it's a real job. It's just wonder if they think it's a real title. It's like it was a gift or something.
Well, I mean, I kind of made it
Yeah,
up myself.
I've been here 6 years. 6 years is a long time, hon. How long have we been married?
We have been married 15 years in May of 2019.
Okay. So that's getting up there. That's like more than 33% of our married life. We've also been working together.
Uh-huh.
Still married. How many children do you have?
We have 2 children.
2
They're
children?
not just mine.
What are their names?
Mason and Isaac.
Mason and Isaac, how old are they?
They are 14 and 12.
What do they do for fun?
Fun. They do sports and play a lot of video games.
Sports and video games. That seems pretty standard for 14 and 12-year-old boys.
Absolutely.
What sports do the boys do?
Right now, they're both currently in basketball, and they also play baseball.
Okay. Of baseball and basketball, what would you say is your favorite sport for them to play? If you have to choose, which one's your favorite?
Oh. I like them both for different reasons. So basketball is a little more fast-paced and a little more action-packed.
That's not a hot seat answer, hon. You got to answer.
Baseball, I enjoy hanging out with the parents and drinking on the sidelines.
Time out, hon. Pick a favorite. Whenever you're ready. It's a silly question. Just freaking answer.
I'm not ready. Okay, baseball.
Baseball. Okay, thank you. If we were like China and our government came in and said, like, man, you can only keep one kid, which kid would you keep?
I would leave the fucking country.
Oh, Erikka.
That's what I would do. So I would keep both of my children.
Now you know where I get my potty mouth.
And there's zero chance you're going to hot seat that answer. I'll keep them both.
Keep them both. Okay. I can't make a stand on that one.
Nope.
Okay. If you had to get rid of half of our employees, which half would you pick? Like the boys or the girls? Or the old people or the young people?
This is the most ridiculous question I've ever heard. Again, they're kind of like my children, all of them, and I will keep them all.
Okay.
Unless they get a little mouthy, and then they can go.
Yeah, well, they're all mouthy. Kids and employees, right? Dang near all of them.
Yeah.
Okay, that just goes with the territory, I feel like.
Yes, of the stage of life we're in. Yeah.
What's the standing height of your sit-to-stand desk?
I don't have a sit-to-stand desk.
Who would you like to get to know better at the agency?
Who would I like to get to know better? Let's see. We have a host of new people. I would like to get them to know them all better.
My question wasn't how many new people do we have at the agency.
I am not good at the hot seat, apparently. Epic fail.
I don't know about an epic failure. We've had worse, but it's there's still some time to pick it up on the end.
Okay.
Just pick one. It doesn't matter.
Okay, Jenna. She's very quiet, and she's been here for a little while, but I haven't had a lot of chance to interact with her.
Which Jenna? New Jenna?
Yeah.
Jenna Weaver?
Well, we can't say old Jenna, right?
I didn't. I didn't.
Okay, new Jenna. Yes.
Okay. Jenna Weaver is your answer there.
Okay.
Who's your favorite office dog?
Lucy. Duh.
Your dog?
Yes. Clearly.
How many dogs do we have again?
We have 3 dogs.
3 dogs. It's a lot. So you have no problem playing favorites with dogs, but you refuse to do it with employees or children?
Yes, because Lucy's my dog. Hank is your dog. Ace is the boy's dog.
Okay,
that's clearly established.
Got it. Okay, good. How long are we, Sam? Is this thing over yet? It's getting hot in here.
Oh, God, I'm like dying.
7 minutes.
Come on.
7 minutes. We're only a third of the way in here.
That's it?
I'm just kidding. Okay, so let's see if I got it. Let me see if I got any other questions. Who'd you say your mentor at the agency is?
My mentor at the agency. I guess I would have to go with Mark at this point because he is helping me through some of the
He's mentoring you a little bit in
systems
some
and
areas,
processes and those sorts of things.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
It wasn't even that hard. It wasn't even that hard to come up with that
I gave
answer.
you a straight answer. Who knew?
Okay. How do you think dating works in 2020?
Oh, it sounds awful. It's on the computer, it would appear.
How did we meet again?
We met in a bar, didn't we?
Yeah. We didn't even have phones involved.
Nope.
I don't even know if I had a mobile phone when we met.
There was drinking involved.
There was. Drinking has been around longer than mobile phones and
Turns out.
Swipe left. What's the earliest day you've poured a drink at work?
I would say probably not till 10. And it was probably a Bloody Mary.
What year did we start dating?
2000.
2000.
Yeah, right?
2000. We've been together a long time.
For a minute, yeah.
And you're just as beautiful as the day I met you.
Aw, he took a layup. You never take layups.
I know, it's for the camera.
It's my life.
You like your job?
I do like my job, yes.
Are you any good at it?
I would like to think I'm good at it.
I feel like you're really good at your job.
Do you feel like I'm good at it?
Yeah, otherwise I definitely would have fired you. You'd be the first to go. We already established you like the people you work with. I'm just going through my questions now.
I see that.
Do you believe in what we're doing? Do you understand what Revenue River does?
Yes, I have an overarching understanding of what we do.
As deeply as you understand it, do you think it's worthy? Like you believe in what we're doing?
Absolutely, yes.
Good.
I've been in positions where I could utilize our services and wasn't able to utilize them, and it made my job harder for sure.
You worked in nonprofits for a long time, didn't you? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'll do it. What's your favorite part of winter?
Skiing.
How many times a year do you ski?
I don't even know. I would say maybe, 15 times a year? I usually go on a week-long ski trip.
This is a flexible job, isn't it?
You can ski on weekends, it turns out.
It's only one time. Who would you say your favorite boss of all time is?
I would say you, honey.
Thanks.
Although, wait, I'm going to back that up because technically...
Next question.
No.
It's a simple question.
However, because I always thought we were partners. Like, which hat are we wearing?
This right here is the boss hat.
Oh, you're wearing your boss hat?
It's on my
That's
head.
a different hat. You changed hats?
It's on my hat.
He was wearing a totally different hat earlier today.
It's a boss hat.
I didn't give it to you.
Okay, good. Let's wrap this thing up. I think we did okay. I don't think I'm in extra big trouble. I don't think anybody's rolling on the floor because something happened, but I think we did a pretty good job today.
Wait, but I thought I got to ask you a question. Isn't that how we wrap these things up?
Nope. How we wrap these up is I need something to inspire my audience. I need some favorite quote, words of inspiration, something to really end it with. If you'd like to buy yourself a little time for that by asking me a question, I will allow it.
What's your favorite part of working with your spouse?
Favorite part of working with my spouse is you get to, it's handy having you here when I like need some errands done or like I'm hungry and need some lunch or something like that.
You're such a dick.
That's why we get along right there, is because I get to get away with stuff like that. Okay, hon. Lots of favorite parts, but yeah, that's just number one. Can you give me your words of inspiration, your powerful takeaway?
My words of inspiration would be always remember everyone's battling something, so treat people with kindness.
Kindness. Back to the hot seat. You're really good at that. I feel like you do a better job of being kind than me. I appreciate that. You balance me a little bit. Use that every once in a while. That's what everybody tells me. All right, guys, that's it for today. I think we came away clean here on the hot seat.
Yeah,
Erikka, I think you did a great job. I think it's very nice. Lots of people have been waiting to meet you on the hot seat. So now you can share this with all your Facebook friends, and people went to college with 20 years ago can be like, I remember you too. Stuff like that. Very good. All right, guys, thanks. That's it for the hot seat today, and we will see you next time.
That's right.